There's a kind of organic, chaotic aspect to this work that I'm doing. I don't always remember because I sometimes make several videos for a day, and I just have to choose which one I'm going to upload. Because they don't always turn out how I want them to. Okay, so day 11, right? So I already had some ideas for today. But one of the things I feel it's got to be approached and dealt with is this aspect of the fact that the tree of life is an artificial construct. You know, I mean, in a sense, all these things are. But what I want to bring to our attention at the moment in this today's lesson is one of the things is there are all kinds of different methods from around the world, all dealing with the same things. These different worlds, like, it's a weird thing. You've got 4 worlds, right, on the tree of life. Traditionally, there's 4 worlds. There's the spiritual world, the mental world, the astral world, or emotional world, and the physical world. So that's just 4 worlds, but there's 10 spheres. Now, if you go into something like Norse mythology, then you have 9 worlds. Their tree of life, the Yggdrasil tree, was basically the tree of life again, has 9 spheres. Now, going back to the tree of life, if you use the top of the tree, the supernal triad, and make that into one sphere, because they're considered to be one sphere, and there was a time going back, according to Michael Tsarian anyway, and he's done the research, that there was only 8 spheres, at least on one of these trees, and then you got the hidden sphere, knowledge, which then add that to those 8 spheres, and you get the 9 spheres. So that seems to correspond to the 9 worlds of and the 9 worlds of the Yggdrasil tree from Norse mythology. Then you've got other things like you've got the chakra system with the 7 chakras, or sometimes you have 8 chakras. Some systems use 8 chakras. There's all different systems with all different types of chakras, but we tend to only hear about the 7 chakra system, right? There's other ones with 13 chakras, where there's basically the crown chakra is like a midpoint where you've got another 6 chakras above, and then these 6 chakras below. But as I say, there's all kinds of different like chakra systems. There's all kinds of different tree of life systems, like where the different spheres and stuff connect with different parts of the body. And then, like, you've got the whole system, like for the physical plane of the tree where it fits in with the body, and then you start the emotional plane, and you get a whole different tree, and different aspects of where it affects the body in different places. And that's just the physical and emotional. And then you go on, and there's like the mental tree, and it's all different again. It starts thinking it's higher up in the body. It begins, and it's using different parts of the body as correspondences. So there's like it's an incredibly complex and intricate subject. So there's not really exactly any hard and fast rules as far as I'm concerned. So I want you to look at this. It's a really simplified version dealing with the chakras. It's only about 10 minutes long, so I'm going to put it in as a link because I think it's a really useful aspect of looking at the different things, the structure, because you can look at the tree of life is a representation of the body as well, and obviously the chakras connect with the body. There's 7 basic layers, or 8, depending on how you look at it, in the tree of life, because there's these double places where there's double spheres, 2 spheres on the same level. There's 3 places like that. So if you connect all them up, then you get 7 levels. But then you've got the hidden sphere, which is the 8th level. So, but you can put the heart chakra into, which is 2 levels, into 1 level to make the 7 levels, and it all connects with the chakra system. You see. But there's other correspondences. There's completely different planetary correspondences for the different chakras according to different systems. Now, I've found it useful to study all these things, but it's huge amounts of research. You can't really hope to become an expert in everything on it. Well, I wouldn't. But just to study, look at a few different, pick out your own different versions, and that you're interested in perhaps, and see how they are, try and find different ways of connecting them, see how they connect differently with the body and with each other and stuff like that. I found that's very useful to get a better, to get a more all-round, well-rounded view of things, so that you're not confined by one system. You've got to individualise it. You've got to make it your system, and this is the other thing that Michael Tsarion was talking about. You've got to make it your path. It's got to be individualised. I mean, I've already been talking about putting your own jigsaw together anyway, so I feel like I'm on the same page with Michael Tsarion in a lot of areas, so that's why I'll reference him and stuff. So yeah, I'll just think this will be enough for today, just to concentrate on the other things. You can go out dowsing if you want, and then there was other things I was going to mention about the today's day, about it's a different kind of stuff. Yeah, look at the update for day 10 and 11, because this is another pre-day. This isn't. I mean, this is day 11 for me, but I'm going to do another video for actual, today, after I've gone dowsing or something like that. But this is like the preview for today, day 11.